What's good, people? Let's randomly relate. Reverse rants, no hate. Now, I want to give y'all a true story. And I'm giving this story because basically we always have a perception of something based on what we see, what we read, what we hear, but not directly see it in the situation. Not having a hand in it, actually knowing, experiencing it, seeing it. We go by hearsay. Okay. A lot of times we talk about fighters. This guy's scared of this guy. This guy's ducking this guy. Oh, this guy said this, but he said that. Oh, well, if he wanted to do this, why did he do that? Right? Okay. So let me give y'all a quick example of some shit. I was probably about 12. I think I was about 12, maybe 12 or 13. I was in the 7th or 8th grade. And so what happened was a kid that, he was in the same class. Everybody thought this kid was probably about 15 because he was really stocky and he looked older and just like he looked 21, but I mean, we all looked at him like he just looked older, So anyway, his name is James. They called him Dirty James because he was always dirty, and he used to. We had these little action figures. Like I would buy mine, and I wouldn't take them out the pack because I was like, people would tell you, they might be worth something one day. But he was like, yo, man, like he would see me sometime. I would run into him in the store. Nobody really wanted to talk to him, so I was really like it was me and like two other guys that I could remember that kind of like kicked it with him. But nobody else really. Everybody else kind of just like stayed away from him. So anyway, we're in gym class one day. I don't know. He said some shit I don't like. I don't remember what he said. But I remember telling him, like, yo, watch your mouth, man. Like, don't even play with me like that. I don't remember what it was he said, man. But anyway, so, and I said it to him. Yo, come here. Hold up, man. Come here. And it was just me and him. Nobody else was there. So even if somebody was there, I still would have said what I said because, like, he said what he said openly. So I responded openly. But it was like, no, I ran, yo, don't, watch your mouth, man. Play with me like that. And like, so he didn't say anything. But I guess he didn't like that. The fact that I guess it bothered him because I think that inside he wanted to feel feared. Like, I could say or do whatever. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing about it. But anyway, he because of that, I responded in a way he didn't like. The fact that I responded, period, he didn't like that. So he basically, like, he would see me, like, I like turn his head, like, care, It didn't bother me nothing. So, now people used to seeing you guys talk. Now they see you walk past each other, so they're like, yo, what happened? Yo, y'all don't talk no more? Man, whatever, man, ain't nothing. What happened? Ain't about nothing. So, they don't get nothing from me, so they go to him, yo, what happened? Why? Man, whatever. So he says little words or whatever. So anyway, we were face to face. And we was about to go. Like, we can go right here, right now. Like, he's trying to act tough, trying to act like, he didn't have it to say when I was in front of him, but now it's like he want to make a scene. It's like, I don't know if maybe he thought I wasn't going to do anything. I don't know. But he isn't, and it's not like he really knew me that well. I knew him that well. I just knew him from school, but I would run into him, like I said, in the store. Back in the day, man, everybody used to go to the corner store, get comic books and all that stuff and all that. And you know what I mean? I had a place called Toys for All. We used to go run, grab action figures, like I said, and all that. So had the little arcade in there and all that. And we used to go there for fun, and I would run into him there. But like I said, we always got along, just until that day. So we about to scrap. And people coming like, yo, teacher's coming, whatever. So now, after school, get this, right? I'm walking home with my little sister, right? And I can't get home soon enough. Now, I don't go to none of my friends like, yo, I'm about to fight, nothing. No, I don't make news, nothing. I'm just about to crush this dude. So my plan is, okay, as soon as I get home, I'm going to walk my little sister in. We got all these kids, they following us. Like, yo, they gonna fight, whatever. Now, none of my friends even know that this is happening. And when I get to the house, my grandmother was there. So my grandmother see all these kids out the window, and we come in, and usually I come in, check in, say hi to my grandmother first, this, that, whatever. She used to live downstairs from us. I lived upstairs. So I just go upstairs. Man, I'm really throw my sweats on. So she asked my little sister, like, what was happening. And she was like telling her that he was about to get into a fight with this guy. So when I'm coming down, my grandma was like, you stay right there. Like, she wouldn't let me go outside. She's like, no, you, whatever. And I just want this dude. I'm like, man, I'm ready to just smash this dude, right? So what happened is, I don't go outside, and I'm pissed. I'm like, so I'm in the basement, man. I gotta punch him. I'm hitting the bag hard as I'm. Now he goes back to school, and I didn't care about it, but I'm knowing like he gonna have people thinking I was scared to fight him, right? Now people that know me was like, nah, hell no. I know damn well he ain't scared to fight. Nah. But he got people thinking different, like certain people. So now, he went in the house. He ain't come back outside. This. Now I remember this happening on a Wednesday, because I remember going to school Thursday, Friday, and like we was in the same class. Like I'm looking at this dude, like I can't even concentrate on my work, on my school, and all I want to do is smash this dude. So the whole Thursday go by, I'm sitting there just trying to keep my cool, like, Friday comes, same thing. I'm like, oh, right. Now we used to go in front of the school and play football out in the grass. So this one day, and I never knew where he lived or whatever, but one day, that Saturday, I'm walking up the street, and I'm not thinking about dude, but at the same time, I am hoping I run into him. So I'm going up there to see if they playing football. So I'm jogging up the street, and who do I see coming? Dirty James. And if you ever had this happen to you, like Christmas, there's something you really, really want, and you looking at all the boxes like, damn, they didn't get it. Because you know how big the box should be about, and there's not a box down there that big, like all right, well, I'm grateful for what I got. And you open your gifts, and after you open your gifts, your parents are, they come out with this big box, and you like, no, y'all didn't. That feeling when you open it, that's how I felt when I saw him. Like, I'm gonna beat the dog shit out there. So anyway, as soon as I see him, yeah, you know what it is. So he taking off his shirt or whatever, and I beat the brakes off of this dude, man. Now, what happened was, the kids that was outside saw that. I'm like, oh, yo. So because what we did, the school fence would be locked, but the gap between the pole and the wall, we could slide through there. So we just slid through there, went to the playground. So I beat him. I put it on him. All right. So anyway, right. That's not really the focus. But what happened was, now we go back to school. Everybody, yo, he beat the So he all lumped up, nose all bust up, whatever. Now he goes and tells his father he got jumped by some guys, because he didn't want nobody to know that he got beat up in a one-on-one. And then it was like, I didn't know at the time that it happened. This I found out later, which was irrelevant, but I found out later, like, he lied. Okay, so now everybody like, yo, oh snap, this and this and this. Now the guys that he had fooled, thinking that he pumped me or something, because you always got somebody in school that they might, hey, what's up, but inside they can't stand you and you did nothing to them. All right, whatever. So one of them is one of these days, people was, like, yo, this and that. He felt embarrassed, and everybody was, and like I say, he was so much like bigger than us. I guess he just felt like, man, you know what? He's trying to get his heart up. So now I see him, and it's like maybe a month later. Yeah, because now, yeah, it's like a month later. Because as a matter of fact, it was like the week before the last. It was like the last week of school. So he telling everybody after school, he gonna punch me in the face, whatever, yada yada. Well, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna be waiting for him. Because now it's like I wanted, because even when I got him, I still wanted to do worse than, I mean, I beat him terribly, man. He had to go to the hospital and everything. He had to go, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he told his father he got jumped. He was messed up. Now, this time, because of what he says, that day comes, you gonna punch me in the face? So I see him. Nah, there's all these kids around. It's like, nah, you wanna try to sneak me? Do it now. Right here. Let's go right here, right now. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do you worse. I'm gonna stomp your teeth out this time. Trying to pump his heart up. Now, we put our hands up. I beat him even worse this time. Stomp him up, stomp his teeth. I mean, I last time I just pretty much put hands on him, slung him around. Even though he was bigger, I was always, you know, fit and shape, strong and all that, and slinging him around and all that, man. And boom, but now I'm stomping him, I'm kneeing him, I'm elbow striking. I mean, I'm giving it to him. Slam his face on the wall, all that. Now everybody see this and they're like, yo, oh. Now, that narrative that he gave everybody, that I went in the house and I was scared to come back outside. If I hadn't beat his ass the first time, that's the narrative they'd have went with. The beauty of the second time is now the people that didn't see it the first time seen it. Like, yo, so you understand? So now, and he told his father again that he got jumped again. But anyway, the moral of that whole story, it goes to like when we always say somebody's scared of somebody, somebody's ducking somebody, and we always use that term, false narrative. But a lot of times we're speaking false narratives, thinking we right, because the evidence that we have, we think is official, and then it's not. I had no fear. I have no fear of nobody. And I had no fear of Dirty James, okay? What happened is what happened. But nobody was in there but me, my grandmother, and my little sister at the time. So guess what? From the outside looking in, oh shit. All this time, yo, we hearing that this dude got hands and knees and feet and all that, elbows. He scared of Dirty James. Man, this bitch ass nigga went in the house. Now, of course, they ain't say that shit to me. But that's the conversation. This bitch ass nigga went in the house and wouldn't come back outside. This motherfucker's a bitch. Y'all talking about he could fight. Man, now, to the naked eye, that's what you saw. I went in and I never came back out. That is a fact. But why didn't I come out? So I guess now the imagination takes over and start making you think that you know it all. You know what happened. I'm in the house somewhere in the corner shaking in the closet. If you come in here, tell him I'm not home. I'm in the basement, mad as fuck. My grandmother made sure she kept eyes on me so I don't try to sneak out of nothing. Come on, I'm not going to disrespect my grandmother. It wasn't about proving nothing to them. My problem didn't start because of them. It started with him. And it wasn't about trying to get a crowd. See, so my point, when I came out, I'm not telling my friends and nobody nothing. I'm about to beat his ass. I don't need witnesses. It could have been just me and him like it was the first time until everybody saw us. Oh, they ran, hopped the fence, slid through the fence. We go on the playground. I beat his ass. At the end of the day, man, I feel like we spend way too much time trying to criticize what we don't know, trying to critique what we don't know. We talking, you know, like I said, man, I just like arrogant people. I don't even have to see your face, just your voice. When people are arrogant and talk like they know every goddamn thing, or like they're so perfect in life, anybody can judge anybody. Anybody can point and say, hey man, that guy's this and this, and people repeat it. Why? Just because you said it. So that narrative that he gave everybody that I went in the house was, yeah, that was true, that I went in the house and I never came back out. But I didn't come out. I did not come out because I was scared. Scared of what, man? Fuck, I train and protect. I know how to defend myself. When they saw the ass whooping I put on them, that cleared all, like, nah, I know that motherfucker wasn't scared. It ain't like he's just in a month time learn how to do that. That motherfucker know what he's doing. Well, this is my point. And a lot of times we get these narratives, but we use our imagination to conclude what actually happened, why this happened. And you always hear somebody say, What else could it be? What else could it be? Like I said before in another video, just because your little tiny brain, okay, certain solutions make you impulsive to come up with a solution and an understanding, and it impedes your ability to understand or think beyond what you know. So you're sitting there going, what else could it be? What else could it be? What else could it be? Just because you either want to believe the narrative that you have or because you just think you know it all. We don't know. And that's why when I hear people speak so arrogantly and so malicious towards a person, like they just know for a fact what this person's motive was, and this person is this and this person ain't that. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, man. It's just like how when Kobe Bryant died and that woman Gail King or whatever was asking Lisa Leslie about the rape allegations. That was the wrong time to bring that up. And you know what? The fact is this, right? It's over. Nobody's talking about it. Not even the so-called victim. It's done. That was a fucking lousy time to even. I mean, that was low dirty to do that. When Errol Spence flipped over in his car and had the accident, half of you mother, yeah, R.I.P. nigga. All right, I'll get better. Oh yeah, because we want to see Terrence Crawford fuck you up. I mean, just no class. We just so stuck on ourselves and jump on our pages and want to try to expose people. But think about it, man. You running your mouth. You spend your lifetime. Okay, you spend years and out your life and days and months and weeks of sitting here putting videos together to criticize people instead of trying to support the sport. We just try to, and you're gonna say, I try to weed out the bullshit, see, and get people to focus. No, you try to get people to like what the fuck you like. That's what you motherfuckers try to do. And at the end of the day, it's like, look, like I said, I'm not with the theatrics and all the fucking drama. I'm about the fight itself. I'm not giving a fuck about who said what. I don't really care about. There's certain things we'll touch on that was said to, hey, but you said this and this. I get that. But I mean, just to sit there and try to dig up shit, like, because it's like we always want to just be right. You motherfuckers want to win arguments. I don't care about debates and arguments. We have conversation. I'll bring something to your attention, and then that's that. But I'm not sitting here, oh, yeah, everything I say is golden, nigga. I know what I'm talking about, motherfucker, because I was there. I heard Earl Spence say, I'm scared. This is what you motherfuckers might as well say. So, false narratives happen all the time, man. And see, what made me feel good about beating his ass was because at the fact that you did something wrong to me, and because I'm not a bitch, and I confront you face to face, you want to make a scene, and your ego and pride make you retaliate verbally as if like I'm wrong. Like if you spit in my face and I punch you in your mouth, I'm wrong for punching you in the mouth. Like, oh, you didn't spit? Like what's his name? Victor Ortiz headbutting Floyd. Oh, that never happened. Floyd just punched him because he wanted to do, no. See, that type of shit. And then he's sitting up here going, oh, yeah, he didn't come outside. He was scared. And nah. Now, when you got your ass whooped the first time, they had some people see it. Second time, everybody that you ran in that bullshit with saw it. Now they like, damn. Completely debunked. He fucked you up, Dirty James. Badly. And people was like, when they would see me, like, yo, what's up? Yo, you the man, yo, whatever. And I never had no big swell head, nothing. I just defended myself. You said something I didn't like, and I let you know about it. And then, like I said, you want to have an attitude because I respond. Like even though we were kids, like a man, like a boss. Nah, watch your mouth. Don't play with me like that. And I told him to his face, not behind his back. Not this next person, go tell him. No, I told him to his face. But like I said, people were talking about what they didn't see. And the thing was, the people who did the most talking wasn't even there. They were repeating what other people was telling them, that, oh, he went in the house and never came outside. He was scared to fight. Those dudes was the first ones to play kiss ass for me when they seen what I did to him. Because they had fear of him like he was some big bad motherfucker. And I'm like, I don't care what he is, man. I ain't scared of no goddamn body. And pretty much that debunked everything when they saw that. So that's just the point of my video, man. It's like, I mean, I could give you other situations, but that be another time. If I like telling you another true story whatever. But at the end of the day, yeah, we speak about things like we're so positively sure because somebody said, or we think whoever's speaking is a reliable, trusted source. And like, no, we could say a whole lot of shit. Remember Michael Jackson's allegations? And remember how, I forget the woman's name, that the talk show lady, she buried Michael Jackson. I mean, talked bad about Michael Jackson, said all kinds of things and criticized him, just to find out the family says, well, he never did it. We told the kids to say it. How stupid do you feel now? Even Cat Williams, in one of his stand-ups, made mentions of that and was talking real positively sure that Michael Jackson did that shit. And then when you find out that you're wrong, yeah, you're a comedian, but to make a joke out of it instead of, you know what, man, let me apologize, I was wrong. I thought it just seemed like he did it. People play on your character. Because the way Mike is, you know, yeah, I guess it looked believable, you know, and people wanted it to be true. So they went with it just to find out, no, he didn't. So false narratives happen all the time. It's like, we need to really just check ourselves, man. Okay, I don't know everything. That's why I don't speak on it. That's why, like me, I don't get into all that detailed, he said, she said, oh, I heard, and this one said, well, he said this, then this promoter said, and, you know, but, you know, even just to give the news is one thing. But like I said, we, you know, some of y'all, a whole lot of y'all, too many of y'all speak like y'all know every goddamn thing. Like you are the begin all, end all of boxing, you know? And that's one of the reasons, like, it's several reasons why I didn't want to make an all boxing channel. And there's other things to talk about, other things that I enjoy in life, man, other content that I want to put on here and do what I want to do, man. But at the end of the day, it's like, we got way too many know-it-alls. Everybody's a fucking expert on everybody except them fucking selves. None of us is making millions or billions of dollars. None of us are fucking doing the things that they're doing, because if we was, we wouldn't be sitting back having the time to make fucking, do you see these guys making fucking videos about us? Do you see these motherfuckers sitting here making 5, 6 videos a day? No. We're all trying to enjoy our lives and live our lives. I just feel like there's so much negativity. That's why a lot of times, like, a lot of even channels that I like, I can't respond to half of the shit on there. I'll watch and it's like sometime a couple of minutes, I'm like, all right. Or I'll just read the title. I already heard about all that. Whatever. But you try to support, because we all doing the same things. To be real with you, I don't give a shit about celebrity life. You being rich and famous don't mean shit to me. I spend more time, trust me, on YouTube, on people pages that's not rich, not just doing certain shit, just doing shit for fun. I mean, I'm watching videos, people traveling, going to different amusement parks, going to beaches and stuff like that, and just doing family shit. I sit there and watch people build houses and stuff, and just watch a lot of different interesting shit. I'm not sitting up here watching, to be real with you, I'm not watching LeBron James. I'm not on Stephen Curry's page. I'm not doing all of that. I don't care about these people because they're rich and famous. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not interested in that. I just like to see and do different things. But one thing that I'm not going to do is sit here and talk like I know everything in the world. I'm better than everybody else, or I'm this. I told you. You always hear these guys on these pages. I told y'all. I told you. I said this was gonna happen, and I told you. And go check this in, motherfucker. So what? So what is this, a moral victory because you said something that was? Do you know how many fucking times I called the fight? I said this guy gonna beat the fuck out of this guy, and Teddy Atlas, Max Kellerman, all of the so-called boxing aficionados said the opposite. You don't see me jumping on here. I told you, motherfuckers. Yep, see? Go look at my last video. I said, I don't give a shit what you said, man. The motherfucker didn't win because you said, you know, it's like, in other words, I use good sound judgment, so if I say something, motherfucker, you supposed to listen to me. I know what I'm talking. No, you're not always right. Unless you bet on Floyd all the time like I did. But you're not always right. You say things, it's your opinion, you expressing how you feel, and when people say things, they want to be right, so they'll say it, and then they can't just come out, I was wrong. Sometimes people do, but I mean, the majority of this shit is more like, instead of reporting boxing news, you motherfuckers are trying to promote how much of a genius you think you are. how intelligent you think you are, how fucking your boxing IQ, and I know this, I know everything about this fight and that fight. I don't. Because I don't give a fuck about sitting up watching no grown-ass man's life to study his whole life. I'm not a fan. I don't admire these motherfuckers. I appreciate, look, I loved watching Ali and them fight. I love watching, Carmine Basilio, I used to sit up watching fights on film projectors as a kid, man, and studying and boxing, and while they was fighting, I would be throwing shots and learning how to, and before I even started going to a gym. But at the end of the day, the point what I'm saying is, everything that we do in life, somebody's going to do it different. We had the same interest, but we move different. Everything that we do is not about, you have to do it the way I said. My way is better than your way. I'm right, you wrong. So we need to learn to be respectful, man, and understand. Like, don't get me wrong, we clown people and make fun and whatever, but I don't take any of this stuff to heart. But it's like a turnoff to watch grown-ass men sit up here and rant and rave and piss and moan and complain about everything somebody else does. Like, for example, you see how long everybody talked about the Wilder Glove situation with Fury, and it wasn't even the first fight. The second fight was from the first fight. We all know that, and we still talking about it. Still talking about it. It's like, I'm not talking about that glove shit no more. I don't even care about it. I can give a fuck about it. You make any type of video, and when people want to respond with negative comments or just, they want to express some ignorant shit, you motherfuckers are trying to, a lot of time, vicariously trying to live through these fighters. Because they're doing what the fuck you failed at or you couldn't or whatever. We have all had ups and downs and we still have it, man. But all I'm saying is when you make a channel, and you can have your favorites, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you make a boxing channel and you're speaking boxing, talk about facts over fiction, this and this, I get you. But when you're doing all that, but somehow you end up talking about you, I said, I told you motherfuckers, I. That's when it's like, all right, cut this motherfucker off. He's getting on my goddamn nerves now. I mean, really. You motherfucker, you make it sound like you in there fighting. You that interested, that concerned about what somebody said, how they said it, to the point where you're even arguing with people. Why the fuck do you care? If I say I'm going Anthony Joshua to beat Tyson Fury, do you think I give a fuck about all you motherfuckers who think opposite? Cool, you entitled to your opinion, but don't come barking at me like you correcting me. Fuck you. If I say I think Errol Spencer's going to beat Crawford, motherfucker, the proof is going to come when they fight. Not because you running your mouth talking about, no, man, Crawford going, I don't give a fuck what you think. That is your opinion. And if you can't respectfully talk to another grown-ass man and communicate like grown men, mature grown men, and understand, hey, we all got our different opinions, man, at the end of the day, I'm not arguing with none of you lame-ass motherfuckers about nothing. Your opinion is just your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. But like I said, for myself, I'd rather be fair and unbiased and give an opinion that people are going to disagree with than to sit here and be a yes man. Have to sit here and go along with what everybody's saying because it's the popular thing. Nah, that's not who I am. So at the end of the day, we can agree to disagree. So that's all I'm going to say on this video. Catch y'all on the next one.